The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
The 1130 Podcast and 1130 Entertainment presents Beyond 1130.
Yo, what it do, everybody, man? What's going on with everybody? All right, there we go. What's going on with everybody, man? We back at it, man, for another episode here of Beyond 1130. And, man, we got some stuff to talk about, man, because today been a long day. Been a long day, man. For real. We're going to get into it. Appreciate everyone definitely vibing with us, man. We live here on YouTube, Instagram, and also Facebook. If you're new to the show and if you haven't done so already, I don't know what you're waiting for. Definitely hit the like button down below. Follow, share, and subscribe. And definitely hit the notification bell so you will be notified. All right, man. Now that's out the way. Episode 8 here of Beyond 1130. Last week's episode was legendary. We're going to keep the momentum sort of rolling on here on Beyond 1130, man. Episode 8. All right, man, I don't know why I keep hitting the wrong button. Like I said, today been a long day already, but we gonna go ahead and dive into it and bring on the gang, man. For real, my guy, my bro, Brian B, the host of the Beeline ANT. What's goody, my guy?
Man, when you said today been a long day, let me tell you something, bro. I got my shirt all crooked. I'm over here just like,
bruh.
It's just one of them things. Like I don't know. Everything's kind of just been happening, and haven't had enough time to have to fix everything. And I hate when shit like that happens.
Oh man, we're gonna get into it because man, you just said every key word that I think I might want to talk about too. Also, the lovely Harley, what's going on with ya?
Hey, what's going on?
What up?
Hey, another day, another week. I'm excited. You know.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Yeah, definitely. And your favorite no bullshit therapist, you guys. Charnel back up in the building.
What's happening, my people?
What up?
What's going on? How everybody day been?
Long week over here too.
Oh, okay, man. It been a long day. I've been up, I hit you guys up in the chat, and I was like, I was gonna send a link, and my bad, I was sending late. I've been up since about maybe 8 o'clock this morning, maybe 7 or whatever. So the nurse comes at like 8, so I gotta get up, open up the door. I might lay back down for a little bit, and if little man sleep, I'm definitely laying back down for a little bit. So, but you know, when we was talking, I think about last week or the week before last, about just going hard in the content creating or just whatever you're doing and stuff like that. So last night, bought me a new monitor and stuff, bought me a whole new like desk or whatever like that. So, and the old monitor that I had, that I was obviously doing everything with the watch alongs with, the stand broke on it right when I bought the new monitor here. So I've been doing this all day, trying to straighten up the room and everything. They got a corner over there. I don't know if you guys can see it though, but you know, I guess she was thinking that she was taking up too much space when she was crocheting and everything. So she got her own desk, and it really inspired me to get some whole new shit in here. So I got the LED lights. I got everything, and I hooked nothing up. So I've been fighting with this shit all day, just trying to get some shit going on, man. And
I wish I was close to you, bro. I had that shit all set up for you in fucking a couple hours.
Man.
That's it, man.
But once you get it set up, it's gonna be a vibe. That's what's great. Shout out to you.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate it for real, man.
You want to know something too? Like to stay on this topic, bro. And I don't know. I mean, I've said this in the past too on different shows with different people. Nothing against anybody who just like everybody do their own shit, right?
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that I take a lot of pride in, man, is like how my shit looks, yo. Like I'm telling y'all, like y'all have been down with me. We've been on shows together for a while. Y'all have seen my background change 50 fucking million. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in different areas of my house, upstairs, downstairs, outside, inside. There's a different type of like, you know, passion that you're showing just from like this shit's not easy, yo.
No, it's not.
Constantly keep setting shit up and doing everything, angling the camera, and it's mad shit you got to do for this stuff, man.
Yeah, really man stuff, man, for real. Then also, what was it, like 2 days ago? I was so excited, went to the store and everything, and then I dropped my phone, and then like out of instinct, my left leg just fell off the footrest, and then as it fell off the footrest, just like that, I rolled my ankle over. And I was, oh my goodness, like, yeah. So I think it's probably like day 3 or now, so it's a little better. But that's what I've been dealing with over the last couple of days, though. So I kind of like had to get that off my chest. But man, just
it's
shit
hard.
just happening.
Yeah, I feel all of that. I feel because like I feel you with the putting the studio thing together and all that, because I created a studio inside of one of my closets and stuff like that, and I hate like virtual backgrounds, so I always like looking for a tapestry or something to put in my background. And then I have ADHD, so that shit get boring, so I swing over another one.
Hey, listen, see, you thought it out.
I'm trying to be different and all that stuff, but like, and then the shoulder was tripping. I had to go to the emergency room last week and all that, and just from positioning, sitting in the chair all day and all that, and putting pressure on it, trying to get my big butt in a chair, because they don't make big booty chairs that's affordable. I just want to put that out there.
No, them chairs are expensive.
Like $500.
I say them chairs are expensive because I like getting them to sit Indian style, because we know that I ain't as big as a minute, but I like to get the ones that
the big wide ones. I
can sit Indian style when I work. Y'all know I do everything from home. But those chairs are so expensive. But I definitely want to invest in one, because like even I do my crochet right now, just in this space until I set up. I have a little she shed area in the little back porch, so I'm setting it up right now with like my leaves and stuff on the walls. I'm so excited.
The environment matters though.
It does, man. Yeah, it's almost like a superpower. It feels you get whenever. I used to say it all the time, like, and that's the one thing I do miss about being in. My shit was always set up in the garage. The garage was that's my home. Like, I got my gym in there. I got a whole bunch of shit in there. But it's like, it's hot. It's hot as hell. When the wintertime, I can take it. I'll put my sweaters on. I'm straight. It'd be cold, but I'm good. But when it's hot,
it's hot.
Mosquitoes come in there, the snakes and
snakes.
Yeah, man, we had I never told y'all this. Tell us
the snake story.
What?
Yeah, I've had a couple.
I wouldn't have a podcast no more if you snakes.
This podcast, the snake can have
it. Yeah, I had it was in the studio a couple times, and the snake came in through the door. One time I was on the phone with a customer and I was working because when I worked from home, everything was on my desk, on my office. But I was on the phone one time, and this long ass black snake was riding right on the damn gate of the garage inside. And I was like, man, I told the customer, I was like, hey, I gotta go for a minute. I got a snake in my garage. I'll be right back. And bro, I opened that fucking door. That was the first time. And then we just found another a small silver snake. It looked like he had got a piece of my tape. I had tape, I guess, that fell on the floor, but it wrapped around his head and he died. Fucking idiot.
Oh, damn. Hold up, baby, but not.
Oh, thing grabbed on tape.
Yo, this got his life taken. But but bugs and mosquitoes and just stuff like that. I mean, we've had mice come in and shit. So I'm in the living room now, and I love it, bro. I love it out here. Like, I'm comfortable. The kids, they know to stay quiet. They go upstairs. Everybody goes upstairs. And the house is big enough for everybody to kind of separate. So,
that's what's up.
Gotta make it work.
Yeah, you definitely gotta make it work for real. I bought a green screen. I bought a green screen, and when Chanel was just talking about the virtual backgrounds, I try to do that, and I like it. It's cool, but the whole cutting in and out, I can't really fuck with it all like that. Like,
I don't do it. And so with the afro, it's horrible on the afro.
See, I don't even think I can do it with on the iPhone. See, I can't even get the whole virtual. So,
my hair be going in and out, and sometimes the background is on the hair and like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, when you move or you got a black shirt on and then you see the green outline.
You wear certain colors, like
I never like. I get it, but it's easy
cool.
fix. But it's like
it is easy, but
if you got you a plain white wall and you could just sit in front of a plain white wall.
White
Honestly,
wall. That's good. That's
it's
better
like
than.
$20. Hey, grab you a selfie stick, a little light. If you want to do it, just do it. You feel me? Like you want to get this little background and just sit in that bitch, yo. You don't got to go crazy. I go crazy, but yeah, you can definitely.
Again, yeah, that's me too.
Yeah,
You know.
I seen a video on YouTube, and the dude was just setting up his room and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, you know, because I just got like a little. It's a table, you know, like when you got a cookout and you know, and throw the blanket or sheet on the table and shit like that. Yeah, so I'm just using the table, and I'm just like, all right. I don't know about the desk jump. Like, I mean, I ain't seen none that I really liked unless you like go and like spend some money
until you find something you like that something that call your name. That's like, this is it.
Then also from with Brian, man. You got 2K already?
I didn't, man. I haven't. Okay. Yeah, it sucks because I'm trying to game now, like on Twitch. Like I've really been putting out a lot of posts. I'm really trying to get into it. Like I want to do it like 5 days a week, but I haven't had the money to really get it. Slim, what up, bro? The B, you been working out, bro. Bro, listen, I'm trying. Believe it or not, man, I actually have lost like 15 pounds.
Calling you Slim.
Man, serious, man. Like,
oh yeah, I seen that video, man. I think you was with your son. I think.
Yeah.
I said, oh man. I said, I need to get the fuck up. Going, I saw it. I was laying in the bed. I said, I need to get the hell up. He up here lifting weights and everything. I said, oh shit, that's what's up.
Bro, I wish I could show y'all some pictures of how I used to look, man. Like, I think I've said this on the show before, but I was never like super skinny. But bro, I used to be fucking jacked, yo. Like I'm really strong. Yeah, like super. But Slim, thanks, bro. Just a little bit coming. I'm trying to get there.
Hey, that's what's up.
Stay on this damn diet. I'm still drinking Red Bulls over here. This is the first one I had for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, working,
that's what's
man.
up. Shout out to Slim. Yeah, I mentioned that because I'm trying to do the whole streaming, bought 2K and everything. New controller actually too. So yeah, man, I'm trying, man. So I'm trying.
Dre, you killing it. You trying, yeah.
A lot of people say it sometimes. See, I think that's the humbleness in me though, because I think no, I don't think she did. She said it earlier. She said, you'll find somebody. And I said, stop lying. Stop it. Like, what are you talking about? You don't want to look good. Not me. Like, but yeah, you just gotta.
Video I just got that my boyfriend sent me in thing in my Instagram. Like, when somebody is giving you a compliment, people just receive it.
Just take it.
Just receive it. Right? Don't throw in that and I'm just because I mean, yeah, it's humility, but to an extent, like receive. I'm trying to tell you, you great, baby. You know what I'm saying? You great. So like receive that greatness. All I say is I see you. You know what I'm saying? So be seen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, be seen. You gotta enjoy it.
You're definitely right, Slim. I definitely am. No, but no, you're absolutely right, and it's hard because you don't want to be too cocky, you don't want to be too arrogant, you don't want to feel yourself too much. But it's like you are right, bro. Sometimes you do have trouble just kind of accepting the fact that you do well. Like if you appreciate your success, don't let it make you get less than what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Some people take it, but I'm doing good. Okay, well no, like Slim thinks I'm looking good. Oh, here we go. Give me chocolate cake now. Like
right. We'll get there.
It still motivates you.
Very thin line between like confidence and arrogance.
Arrogant. That's what I was looking for. Yeah.
But we got to be able to, like, especially as Black folk, right? Be able to like say out loud, we doing great. We are great. We being great. And all that, because I think some of it is humility, but some of it is learned, dim the light.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're too loud, you're too big, you're too this, you're too that, or whatever, because people can't stand our greatness or whatever. But like, talk about that and be fucking great. I don't care if you do a smidgen of something. You know what I'm saying? Whether you got a desk or a damn picnic table, you're still doing more than most.
Bro, listen, there's nothing wrong with that picnic table.
Not a goddamn thing.
Yeah, you get that shit, yo. That's one of the best. Yo, you have a setup.
I got a $12 table from Amazon before we wasn't fucking with Amazon. But I still be messing with them a little bit. But
in
progress. But
what else are you gonna do? Like There's nothing.
They got everything, bro.
Let's
Yeah,
listen.
they
Y'all want
do.
to talk some shit? Y'all want to talk some shit?
Amazon.
Right.
Listen, bro.
When I tell you,
love
you talking about a
Amazon.
fucking monopoly on some shit.
This
Amazon
is a
monopoly.
conversation right here. You want to know something, man? We are turning into a world where the going out and getting stuff and having the luxury of being able to go to the store and get something is definitely going away. Y'all really like realize like the severity of this shit, like from shopping malls to we were actually going to do a show tonight. I'm not doing an entertainment show tonight, guys. But this was one of the topics we were going to be talking about. We were talking about like movie theaters, shopping malls, like pretty much almost everything except like, you know, these department stores and, you know, stores like AutoZone. These shits are going out of business. Have y'all been paying attention to stores that are going out of business recently?
One of the yard stores I go to, Joann's. They're going.
Joanne.
Yeah, I was just about to say Joanne's.
Yep. Joanne's going out of business.
And they ain't even got no damn sales. Pissed me off.
Crazy, man. This is really crazy.
I think this conversation go back to what we was talking about too. Remember, Brian said his dryer went down, wash machine went down. So, you know, we've been so accustomed to just relying on wash machines and relying on so much shit. And nowadays, though, like where technology has really, you know, really turned to a page where it's like, and I think it really happened in the pandemic, you know, once everything that was sort of going out in the stores, shelves was empty. Motherfuckers didn't want to stand too close in the line next to a motherfucker, 6 feet. Only certain people could come in the store. It's like, you know what, you know, I'll pay for the groceries delivered. You know, that was like, you know, if you did that before 2020, I want to say you were sort of bougie. You had it like that, you know, like
I ain't gonna lie. Not as much as I do it now.
Yeah, you know, like.
That Instacart. Hold on, Dre. I'm a teacher.
Yo, that's her. That's her all day. Instacart.
Look, I'm like, I don't got time to shop. Back before the pandemic, I was a full-time teacher and I worked after school. So I would go online, do my online shopping, and then my little shopper would meet me right on around the back after, like in between jobs. I would go upstairs, put my groceries away, and go teach dance. I did not have time. But yeah, when the pandemic happened, I was mad because then all of the delivery,
everybody was in on it.
Everybody was in on it. Yeah.
Up on your secrets,
man. The money and then, but the memberships go up, the taxes, right? Supply and demand. I could get a whole house full of groceries, and I didn't pay a whole bunch of money, and my delivery fee wasn't high. As soon as everybody got to using it, I watched them delivery fees kick up.
Shit. Don't talk about DoorDash. I'll tell you that right now. You
I
can't
love
get
my Dash Pass though. You don't have. I got my 999.
I got that. Yeah, I got Dash Pass too.
Okay, I love DoorDash.
Yeah,
you get a French fry for fucking $14.
One fry. No delivery fee.
Just a fry, nigga.
With no salt.
Yep.
With no salt.
You've been paying for extra, but it's all bad.
Cold as shit.
Oh God.
I hate getting food now, bro.
That's fries. I'm definitely going under 30 minutes because I'm not about to get no fries coming no 45 minutes.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's really how it be. You get a pizza. Man, I've gotten shit off of DoorDash where I'm telling you right now, that shit be ice cold. And you know, it's always that time where like, damn, I don't got the money for this, man. And then me and the wife over there like, man, fuck, we just going. You want it? You want something? I ain't going nowhere. Let's just get it. And we'll DoorDash it, and we get it. We get Chinese food. We get whatever. That shit be fucking $50, $60. Like, you know, just to get a couple of things. And then the kids want some. So we spend all that money, and I always do like not the lowest tip. I'll do the second to lowest. I always do the middle. And then after that, you know, they come and take your shit, and then you get it, and it's like, damn, this shit cold. One time I got like the whole wrong order. You got to call them and talk to customer service, and you know, do the ratings. Sometimes it's like it's almost not even worth it. Like, when I go to the store, like I know we talked about this, but I go to the store, I spend $20 and get shit I can eat off for like a week. It's crazy, bro.
Did y'all see the TikTok about the girl who got 120 wings? The guy gave her somebody's party set. It was like Super Bowl or something. Gave him 120 wings of all different flavors from Wingstop. Gave it to her by mistake because he misread the name. But once it got to her house, she couldn't take it back to Wingstop. So Wingstop they're refrying that 120 wings, but she had it. She made a TikTok about it. I was like, oh my God. I would be. She ordered a 10-piece, y'all.
shit. I'd
We
have
got
killed them.
120. That was a jackpot.
Man.
I'd have ate all of them shits on TikTok. I'm like, fuck that. Free food.
The only way I can see.
Than you'll ever meet, because I'm the wrong person that I always need to be thanking God if you know my life for real. But I am so fucking churchy. Whenever something good happens, I'm like, hey, come on,
thank
God.
you. You got get your blessings at that point for real.
Oh, they do it.
Amen. Exactly. The only way I can see her just was like, you know what, man? Like, really making a TikTok off of it, dog, is like, damn, somebody had to. You said 150 wings.
120 wings.
120.
Froze them bitches, and I'll still be eating them motherfuckers right now.
And she's like, why you give me
about $300?
That's your stuff. And he left. And so she's like, okay. She looked in there. She like, this 120 something wings. So she called a place. They like, we already know. They're like, we already know. You
she could at least took her 10 piece out of that, and was like, hey, I'm good with it.
I don't think she was. I think she was just calling them to let them know what happened.
Yo, have you guys? That's actually a really good. Hey, Dre, I'm not trying to take over the show. And shit,
no. I was going to ask a question right before that, because you said something though. What's the lowest have you guys ever tipped a person?
Oh, okay.
The lowest I've ever tipped a person.
I've not tipped.
Well, I have
not
been in a space where I have not tipped a person before. That's because the service was absolutely shitty. Yeah, I've definitely been there where I've not tipped a person.
I've dined at that.
Okay.
That's low.
I feel. What would you say? Harley?
I said I've dined and dashed a couple of times, so that's low. That's
real low.
Look here. Now we family at this point now, and I feel better that Charnel said what she said. Now, before the whole DoorDash and the Uber Eats shit and everything like that, and I was like, especially going to restaurants, now I know, but as I was young, I was like, well, why do I gotta tip them, man? This fucking meal, $95 fucking dollars. Like, didn't realizing that, they only get paid what they pay. But man, you ever just been one of them times that is at the end of the month, just look here, man, look.
Yo, I'm gonna
have to shorten this one.
That's okay.
Because my first job was a waitress job.
Yeah.
Because my first job was a waitress job, and when my ex-husband was a waiter, right? And so we had to live off of that money, right? And so I hardly ever go into space. If I don't have the money to tip, I ain't got the money to eat. That's part of my.
That's the smart way to do it.
Well, again, because I've had to live off of it before. I had to pay my student budget off it before in high school and all that. And so because I'm aware of that side of it, I make people aware, right? And stuff like that. And so I don't, if I ain't got money to tip the waiter or waitress. And then for me, if you're doing a great job, I'm gonna tip you significantly.
Yeah.
You know
I'm definitely about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
I don't care about. I tip you as much.
All right,
as
let me tell y'all. I'm
job.
gonna tell you the story, and don't judge me, because this is just what Charnel just saying. This is just what all y'all was just saying. When I went to go my brother's wedding, I went back to Jersey, and this is when he was still living in Jersey, and I went back, and we was kind of just having fun and shit like that or whatever. I think I was there for like 4 days maybe, so I didn't have a lot of money. Like, I just went there with whatever I had for the wedding, and then we were just having fun, on vacation. So we went to this restaurant one night, me, my cousin, my brother, and his wife, and the restaurant was way more expensive than we thought it was. It was like Bahama Breeze or something like that, I think. Some shit like that. And we had got some food and we saw everything. We were like, damn, this shit is expensive, yo. It's 4 of us, yo. This is gonna sound really bad, but it's some real shit. So we had this waiter, and he was like this little kind of flaily dude, just walking around, a skinny white kid. And he was very flaily and shit like that. He was cool. Like, he wasn't really too bad or anything, but he wasn't like extravagant. But he didn't do anything. I'm not trying to down him in any way. But we didn't have a lot of money. And when we got the bill, we weren't expecting the bill was like $120 or some shit. And we weren't really expecting it because we weren't trying to spend all this money. We were kind of just having fun. We just didn't really pay attention to what we were doing. So, no lie, we gave him a $3 tip. That was all we had. It was $3, yo. That's all we had. I didn't explain anything. We didn't say anything. Like, we just kind of just did it. We were all talking on the table like, yo, this is what we got right now. We weren't expecting to do all of this. Like you just said, Charnel, like, in hindsight, we shouldn't have been there. Like, we thought we were just gonna get a quick little easy meal, but it was $120. What the fuck?
Like, what happened?
So, we're walking outside, okay? And we walk outside, And me and my cousin are in the back. She's a girl. And the kid comes out the door with the fucking $3 in his hand and the receipt. And he said, excuse me. Excuse me. And I fucking turn around. I'm standing here. And my big ass, like, this is when I was fucking, I was jacked and shit. So this nigga said, he said, did I do something? Because you only left a $3 tip on a $120 bill. And I turned around to my brother. I said, did this motherfucker just follow me out the restaurant? And my cousin, she grabbed me. She was like, no, don't. I said, nah, fuck that. He just followed us out the restaurant. And when I said it, he turned around. He made like the face and he fucking and he went in the thing. So listen, don't think nothing of me. Don't think nothing of me. We went back inside, and I understand he was upset. I understand. I didn't give a fuck. But I understand he was upset. But we went back inside. We talked to the manager. We was like, yo, listen, this nigga just followed us out fucking flapping money at us. We told the manager, we're like, yo, we're sorry. We wish we could have said more. We just didn't have it. He didn't do anything wrong. But he followed us out the fucking restaurant.
Yeah.
Tell me how we got all our money back.
Wow.
All our money back. They gave us like these free passes to come back and eat. We never went back.
So, yeah.
But yeah.
that was
a crazy story.
That was a train. Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't mean it. I know it was cheap.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. He almost lost his fucking life trying to chase a tip.
Right, because I wouldn't do all that. I would just
outside.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, motherfucker, you tripping.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah. That's why I said in hindsight, looking back at it, I was like, you know, I ain't too fond to say that out loud, but that's why I said shit. I'm not really, you know, good at restaurants and shit like that. But hey, man,
I'm
now
following me. Yeah,
and you got to do a fucked up job for me not to tip you.
That's right.
You gotta really
You're right.
Fucking up. You gotta really.
And they do.
Yeah,
they do. I'll tell you that right now. They fucking do.
Yeah. Yeah, and I will not leave you a tip. Like, nah, fuck you.
No, hell no. And I'll tell you about it too.
You won't get no tip. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I didn't give you
I do expect you to do what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, at least to a degree. But you know, you see, like we were talking about before, like, you know, this dying industry, and you definitely understand, like, service people, they should be accommodated, they should be treated well. I don't respect anybody who's in there arguing with the people working McDonald's all fucking day. Oh, my friends are cool. Like, come on, bro, get a life, yo. These niggas barely care about their job. Like, just understand your environment.
Enough to care.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that now, because all of a sudden, did you see the new shit? The Wendy's is over there trying to pay their employees $20 an hour.
No, I didn't see that.
Bro, if you're getting paid, let me just say this: if you're getting paid $15 an hour and you working at McDonald's, I don't know what the fuck you expect, but that's pretty good.
That's pretty good, though. Yeah.
That's McDonald's, bro. You ain't a carpenter or some shit. Like, you know, you're a little high school kid. Yeah, that's pretty decent money.
Yeah,
but crazy.
Some crazy times, man. We living in right now.
I wanted to ask Dre. You had a good question about the tips, but I wanted to ask: have you guys ever had an incident where you got something for free, or you got something, like, you know, that was crazy discounted or something like that, like the lady with the chicken wings?
I mean, I've gotten the wrong order before. I've gotten somebody's seafood order. Do a DoorDash, they got the address wrong, and again, once it gets in my house, they can't.
Once it gets to the house, they can't do nothing about it. Once it leaves the store, they can't do nothing.
Yeah, it was like crab legs, and it was like a seafood store, and I lived at home by myself too. That was amazing. I was sitting chilling.
Yeah, I mean, I actually sent somebody some lunch once because I put a wrong address on when I went to a job site.
Yeah, that's the worst right there.
Order away by accident before.
I was in one city and, you know, accidentally hit. It was the same street and number and street name, but I was in like Round Rock and it was in Austin. And
yeah. I've done that before for sure.
And I'm like, where's my food? It's sitting somewhere else.
I don't experience that too before, where you order somebody food or you order food but you put the wrong, like you guys were saying, either the wrong address. Or I have ordered something, whether it was McDonald's or Popeyes, and they give you the whole total wrong order or whatnot.
Right.
And something from Walmart, like, man, I placed a delivery like groceries, almost probably about 150, close to $200 worth of groceries, and it didn't come. It didn't come at all.
Man,
So I'm on a jump with Walmart. I'm like,
Right,
yo,
like, where my groceries at?
where's my groceries? Oh, sorry, sir. It's gonna come about $350. Okay, $350 comes, never shows up. $450, it never shows up. So the grocery just never comes at all.
Oh,
So
that
I'm
shit.
like, yo, we need our money back. We need our money back. So they refund the money, gave us promo codes, that you could use, like $25 off of like, $45 or whatever. So, wound up being $200 originally spent, went down to probably like 100 or 120 or whatever like that. So
That's good.
Now, a great story from a driver's standpoint, because my boyfriend does DoorDash. If somebody order liquor, but they ain't got their ID,
Yeah.
Dash will get to keep it. I was like, bet.
I'll be twisting up my fucking brains. Where your ID at?
I be
You ain't got an ID? Okay, sorry, I can't drop this liquor on.
See, you know what? That's crazy here in DC, man. They drive and I have my ID I have my ID ready. And they be like, here you go, thank you very much. And I'm like,
They don't check it. Yeah, they don't give a damn.
you ain't gonna scan the ID. I know you gotta scan it though. And 5 minutes later, they back at the door. Do.
You move forward and they stop because they scan the thing.
And I was like, oh, sorry, sir, we forgot to scan it. I knew it. I like one drive, I was like, here you go. And he was just looking at me crazy. I'm like, well, all right, I guess I'll see you back in 5 minutes, though.
I actually forgot that, because when there was one time when I was doing DoorDash and stuff like that or whatever, I had they sent me the card so you can go and pick up the stuff from like Dollar General and all that shit. And this lady, I got cough medicine, and I had to scan her thing, and I that was my first time ever experienced. I didn't even know they had to do all that.
Because cough medicine, they use that to make that scissor.
Make meth and shit. Yep.
But
I had
IDs for that.
I had a couple times that I got some pretty, really, really good discounts on things, especially when I was working at Target and Walmart. And one time at Target, I worked electronics, so I would always know like the deals and the clearance and shit. Yeah. And sometimes they would mess up clearance, like they'll leave a clearance item on the shelf for way too long. So I got a PlayStation 3, like a bundle for like freaking $80, yo. And it came with a $120 gift card because it was stuck on the promotion. So I called my mother. My mother came in there and she picked it up for me while I was on the clock.
Right.
And that was a fucking great find. But then one time I bought I think it was like a 65-inch TV, and I think it was like $700. This is like maybe 5-6 years ago. Yeah. And it was like $700, yo. And I bought that bitch up to the register in the cart, all crooked and cockeyed and sideways. That nigga rang up the fucking price. That shit said $70.
Come on, God.
I was sitting there like,
missed some numbers when they was
like,
putting
is
that in.
something wrong? And then he said, hold on, let me make sure I scan the right thing. And he scans it again. Shit says $70.
He said, give me that $70, get on out of here, bro.
Bro, listen. They called the manager just to make sure, and I was like, yo, it's ringing up, bro. I didn't touch it.
They would have had to walk me out of there with a cloak.
$70
would have been shot.
Yep. And just imagine, like, yo, I didn't have the money. I didn't anything. Like, I was sitting here like I was gonna spend like $700 on a fucking TV. That's like $70, yo. I got the whole TV for $70.
So a TV that was
you just received your gift and you go about your business.
Bro, I'm telling you, man.
$700 TV for $70 though.
$70, bro. I'm pretty sure it was like I think it was like 86 with tax or something like that. But it was ringing up $70, and they were thinking that because the manager stayed there. He was like, nobody. The manager was cool. He wasn't trying to be like an asshole about it. Yeah. He was like, yeah, what they think was somebody might have ordered it for an online order, and then they had changed the tag, and maybe it got clearanced out, but it never got processed right or something. But it was just on the shelf. And I grabbed that bitch. I was happy.
They missed some stuff.
Yeah. You get a lot.
How many inches?
It was like 65. I'm pretty sure it was like a 65 TV. A high sense TV.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up.
Incredible.
Yeah,
I just feel like those are gifts from the spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
sometimes we get gifted and you just have to accept your gift.
Remember how exciting it used to be to find money on the floor? When the last time somebody found money?
Man, that is so wild that you guys just said that. I never forget. I would never forget. I was on my way to work, man. This was some time ago. I used to work at a movie theater downtown here, in DC. The guy who plays movie theater, and I was late for work, but I had to go get some money off the ATM machine. And man, I left out right before, I had to go to work before I caught the bus. And I got to the ATM machine. I was at Capital One. This before it was Capital One. It was Chevy Chase. And got to the ATM machine and walked up. Literally had my card in my hand, ready to go at it, because I don't want to be standing at the ATM, taking out my wallet, pulling out my card, all that shit. Yeah. So I got my card right in taking out my hoodie, boom. And right before I do that, it's just money hanging out the ATM.
Look at God. Come on.
Money hanging out.
And won't he do it?
Great.
You playing, right? Man, I took that motherfucking money, turned the motherfucking chair around so fucking fast, went back in the house. Boy, it was $200.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, guys.
$200.
That is banging right there.
For real. And I don't know, maybe I should have kept it to myself or not, but I felt like I should have told somebody. And I did, though. And I think I told my sister or whatever. But when I got to work and I was just like, I was in a good move. And my boss was like, what's going on with you? I found some money. It was $200. She was like, why you didn't give it back? What the heck? That was for me, right?
That was for me. That was for me. Yeah.
Man. God, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. I'm sorry. There's sometimes I'll give it back. If I'm standing right in front, like I've definitely stood in front of someone.
If I see somebody,
ain't nobody standing there.
Don't give it back to you.
It's mine. Yeah, I ain't even playing. I'm not even playing. Yo, when we get, I'm not gonna say this on air, but hang around for like a quick second before we get out. I'm gonna tell y'all a crazy ass story. One that I can't tell on air. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. Sorry, y'all, but I want to say it, but I'm not gonna say it because I ain't getting caught up.
Nah, I feel you. Some stuff got to be
tell you some real shit.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. All right, you guys, man, we gonna chat about something. This topic came up real fast, and I wanted to discuss it with you guys here on the show. I thought it was real fun to talk about, though. All right, some things you really can't change. Well, let's not go there. We all are, born the way
ourselves today.
we all are born the way we are and everything like that. Some of us are, male, some female, girl, boy, whatever the case was. All right, now you went to sleep tonight, you woke up the next morning, and you woke up the opposite sex. What is the first thing are you doing?
Feeling my titties all day.
He's standing up.
I got some titties right now, but I'm fucking with them titties all day.
Oh my God, helicopter.
I'm doing that thing.
Yeah.
And if I'm tall, I'm going to play some basketball. If I'm tall, I'm going to go play basketball today, right now, as soon as I wake up.
I don't know if
I'm going to be good or not, but...
Right, but you're going to play basketball, though. The only reason I ever wanted a penis was this piece standing up. Being able to whip it out
I'm cry.
Like, not having a squat and pee.
Yeah, y'all should just falls out. That shit is horrible to see.
Because I feel like that feel better. I feel like y'all's feel better than ours. I don't know.
That's so funny, right?
I want to get orgasm. I want to dick suck feel better than getting cunnilingus.
Y'all think so? Because you know what? That's so funny that you guys said that, right? Because I'm having a conversation with my fiance, and sort of this topic came up, and I said I want to talk to him about it though. So it's a show called Black Mirror. I don't know if you guys seen it though on Netflix.
Yeah,
really great show. And they come back with a new season. I think next week or whatever though. Yeah. But it was one season that they had, and the guy had like some type of like helmet on that it was like electronic device or whatever. So he had to go around. I don't know what happened to his wife or whatever. No, I think something happened to her. So I think with the device on his head, he could like feel her emotions and go through it. It was something like that. But mainly the guy was experiencing women, his women and men orgasms at the same time, and he was addicted to it. He was crazy addicted to it. But my thing is, because I asked Babe, I was like, you know what? I think women orgasms, that women orgasms look like it feel 10 times better than ours. We say,
Yeah,
Our shit is
y'all,
quick.
y'all orgasms just like, well, damn,
Yeah, I
bro,
think our
just.
line is better than y'all, but the way I watch men act when they get their dick sucked, I feel like that feel better than getting the woman part. But our finish line is way better than y'all's because we be shaking and dying.
Yeah,
and
it's a whole.
She said
Our
dying.
shit is fast, man. Our shit is quick. I mean,
yeah,
it feels good.
like, all right.
Sometimes it be that extra shit. Like sometimes, like you feel that shit for a minute. Where it's like,
is what I call an
shit.
aftershock. After everything is done, and then they come again. You're like, you ain't even touch me. You ain't even touch me, but yes.
Yeah,
You wanna know?
Come like afterwards. Like he across the room. I'm in the bed.
You're like,
he playing 2K, and I'm still in the bed.
I'm like,
Isn't it weird? Like, and with women too, it's like you guys. I don't know if this. I really don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't. My emotion. I definitely got emotion and shit, but it's like I don't be into it like that. Like, cause even getting my dick, like I'm just like, yeah, it's good. You know what I mean? Like, it feels good. But I'm one of them type of people. Like, if I'm not like. If we not having sex, like I'm not feeling that shit. Like that's just a starter for me. Like I can't really get into it and just be like, oh yeah, I'm satisfied now. Like, nah, I got to pump or something. Cause
I
don't like just doing it.
And the way men talk about it is like,
nah,
okay,
nah,
just
I
do
wouldn't.
that. But most
Yeah,
men
nah,
that
fuck
I'm
that.
talking to like about that, like it's like no, that's part of foreplay. Is a part of the thing, but it's not the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot of men will take that as the thing.
I like seeing a woman like one of my favorite. We want to talk some shit, yo. One of my favorite things to watch, like as far as porn, yo. I love watching women have fucking orgasms, yo.
Yeah,
bingo,
like coming hard, squirting.
hell yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm in that shit.
The face, true experience,
Everything. And that's what I like, yo. I like that shit is the fucking. That's what I was just about to say. Like with y'all, as I'm getting older. Like you start, you get less. Like I don't fuck like I used to. I don't do a lot of shit like I used to. But you start to realize like what it takes. Like people really used to. I used to think at least that you got to be in there and grinding and digging it out and shit. It's more about like everything, like the touching, the kissing, the guys. And when you take that shit and you just fucking, bro, y'all come like fucking buckets, bro.
Oh man,
that's from simple shit.
Yeah.
We used to try to blow our back out trying to kill y'all pussy and shit, but now it's like literally like simple shit. Talking dirty. I'm gonna fuck shit out of you and grab your hair.
Right.
Bro.
Oh no, I just got Boosh just sent me something else the other day about this guy that was talking about how you like praise kink, right? Telling the good girl thing or whatever and all that. Yeah,
that's hot. That's hot.
Good
girl.
Yeah,
that's a turn on.
I have, of course, I'm a perfectionist. Period. Right. So, like, to tell me shit like I'm so fucking perfect or I'm like so fucking pretty. Yeah. Oh my God! Don't tell me I'm so fucking pretty. What?
Yeah. I'm pretty. I'm smart. I'm fine. All of that. Yeah.
And don't let you like for real be in tune with my affirmations.
Oh yeah.
That was when I fell in love. When he started paying affirmations, I say to myself, and then one night we were at it and he put one of them in my ear. I was like,
"He's like, what?
Can I get married?
What do you want?
I gotta ask y'all something. I gotta ask you something on that topic right there. Let me ask you. I just want to see because this has been a lot of chicks that I've been with. This has worked, and I don't know what it is, man. Mm-hmm. Is one of the biggest phrases that you could say to a woman, like, I'm going to come in you? Like, is that
not in me? Let me say
no, Harley, hold on.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, there's been plenty of times where, of course, you don't want to have babies. I'm definitely a pull-out guy. There's no doubt about it. I'm a pull-out guy. Fuck condoms on everyone. I know that sounds really bad, but that's just real.
No, for real.
A lot of times when I be doing shit, or I'm saying I always say it. I always announce it. Yo, I'm gonna come. I'm about to come. Fuck, I'm about to bust. And then the girl, sometimes you'll say some shit like, "Man, I want to put all this shit in you. I'm about to bust in you."
It's the idea of that. It feels so good. I want to. Yeah,
bruh. Like, even though you know you're gonna get pregnant.
Yes, because we actually do that, and it's a beautiful bonding moment. Yes,
Right.
But he's the first guy, and of course, as we talked about, I have been, up and down the block, not around it, but just up and down it. And I'm a big come on me girl. Like I'm a big dirty talk girl. So usually, like you said, Brian, I'm with guys that are gonna announce it. You're gonna announce it. I'm come on my ass, come on my titties. I'm giving you the cues because I don't like being came in. Right. But this man don't pull out. So when we first started fucking, I was like, oh wait, no, but it was too late. Then I loved it. Now, yes, I love to say it, but I've never did it before now.
Yeah, girls always they always say come at me, and then they nut like they fucking come. Like a lot of times I've experienced, they come right away with that shit. I'm fucking coming. And they're like, come at me. No, don't take it out. Come at me. And then they fucking bust, yo. I'm like, damn, yo, why? Like, is it? So I think it's like, is it taboo? Like you're about to get.
They can feel your body, so you can feel. Even if you giving a man head, you can feel when he tensing up. When you
for sure.
It start feeling like he's gonna come out into a basketball game. You like,
yeah, you feel that. As soon as you feel that motherfucker get solid and that shit locked the fuck up.
Whole body locked up. I'm like, come on.
There it is right there.
Yeah, push that shit all the way in.
Like, you have a deep connection with your person. Like, it's even that much better. You know what I mean?
I've had a lot of great meaningless sex, and it was great. But I'm so grateful.
But there's nothing like having that connection.
Yeah, and I honestly never dropped that. Like, I've downplayed love a lot in life. I looked at love as something not to desire because I knew that as a sexual woman, a lot of men didn't desire me as a wife.
That's right.
And so because of that, I never aspired to love anybody in that way because I felt like if I don't want it, you can't hurt me by not giving it to me. And honestly, I want the orgasms that I'm getting from all of this sex way more than I want to be your wife, motherfucker.
Right.
I've always been cool with not having it. So when I met a man who was open to just being very explorative with me and giving me great sex, but great sex with feelings, I was like,
yes, you was like, oh my god,
it better.
And you also know something. It's like you. This sounds really bad, but yo, when there's people that you just want to fuck and you don't really care about them. It is easy. It's very easy, and it's almost like I always get reminded of Family Guy when Peter called Meg. He said, Meg, you're what I call a practice girl. And I know that sounds fucked up, but that's real, yo. That's real. Yeah. Like there's been a lot of girls that I've hooked up with, and it was literally just because, hey, listen, I can just do you a toy right now.
Yeah,
like you just a
I know you gonna let me do anything.
I'm practicing, yo. I was telling my boys, like it was one girl I met at this fucking mall, and we was just playing around. I was like, yo, I think I'm gonna eat her ass, yo. I'm gonna just try it, like, and then we was like, nah, B, you said it. Now you got to do it, and I never did it before. So we was going around. We was telling each other like, "Yo, I'm gonna eat the ass. Yo, I'm gonna eat the ass." But it was like,
yo.
And I was every time we talk to each other, yo, I'm gonna eat the ass. Yo, we would just start to share that shit. And but it was like she wasn't somebody I was like, oh, I can't wait to see her come from work or. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck shit out of her, yo. I'm just that's it. That's all her purpose is in my life. Like, I'm just gonna smash her brains out. Yeah. But yeah, when
I think women have those too.
Yeah, I was about to say I've seen a lot of broke men with dick down to their kneecaps, and you have nothing else to offer me.
Yeah.
But you gonna sneak through the wall.
This is what we're gonna do tonight.
And I'm gonna go on a date with the guy with a job and tell him I'm not horny, I'm celibate. That's horrible.
That's horrible.
That's horrible. And he's gonna let you say that, because I'd leave your ass at the restaurant. Oh, you are? Oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. What's the bill?
Never to return.
Yo,
out.
You fucking.
I mean, you ain't fucking or something. I'm out.
You let the man that ain't got the pot, the piss, or the window fuck you in every hole, and then you tidy up and go tell this other nigga you celibate.
Yeah, or fuck them and let them eat you out with that other dude all in you and shit like that's another
See,
thing.
I
I know
never
some
did that.
dirty ass chicks.
Oh yeah, I don't like
Yeah,
that.
I've never
Shit,
did
I
that.
know a lot of nasty
I'm
ass
If I
chicks.
fuck with one
disrespectful.
night, they're not doing that. If I'm
Yeah.
popping to it one day, the second one don't eat me out. We just fucking
Smash your dude and then go back and then smash your man after that. That's fucking crazy, yo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If I'm gonna
Crazy.
if I'm gonna have sex with my man and a guy in one day, I'm fucking my man first. You ain't getting no pussy after my man, nigga. You crazy?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, you
Gotta
definitely
be
crazy.
rules to the game, people. Gotta be rules, guidelines.
Do you hear me? I am a physical cheater. What you thought?
Thank you.
Man, just like Brian said, man, that's my number one little videos that I like watching. Yeah, the woman just doing her own thing
bro.
and just going crazy. I'm just like,
Mhm.
okay, good, because half of the time, you know, you might not even want to watch a dude with her. Like, you know, like you see that.
I like watching the nigga smash this out.
No, of course, yeah, of course, nah, because for real, no, it's like, bro, if you've been watching it for so long, or it's like, you know, you watching, it's like, okay, well, what else y'all gonna do? You know, like if it.
Brickzilla, let me tell you something. He gonna change your life. Brickzilla, 2 words. Go look him up.
Brick Villa.
Brickzilla.
I like amateur shit, and I like, you know what else I like, and this gonna make me sound crazy, right? I like that rough beating the shit out of each other. Like I like that.
You know what? I don't.
And I love that shit, yo.
Nah, I was
That
just
rough shit.
I was just telling.
Nah, not that weird wearing chains and chaining them up in the basement
like
shit.
aggression.
I mean, like motherfucker got your back of your head and he's pulling it back so your head's in the air like this, and he fucking drilling your ass like it's a construction job. Smacking you in the face and shit. Like, shut the fuck up.
So great.
I love that shit, yo. I love that shit. I love that ruthless. I don't know what it is. I'm honestly not like that.
No.
Like really, unless I'm.
No, but I think that's the animalistic part of us.
Yeah.
That's the.
Bro.
See, one of mine.
You said it right there.
One of mine is kind of like the sneaky ones, though. I don't know if you guys know ones, but the sneaky ones is just like, oh, you know, they just talking and shit like that, and mom comes in the living room or in the kitchen, and under the island right now, she's sucking his dick like a motherfucker, and then all of a sudden, it's like whoa. Like, mom, get her off break down, what? Yes. Then 5 minutes later,
Oh, you go like this.
she like, honey, you okay? Yeah.
It's fucking crazy, yo. I know just what you're talking about, bro.
Go like this.
Oh shit.
That was funny, yo. That was fucking funny.
Oh man.
You're right though. You're right. That shit. I love shit like that, yo.
Experience sexually depends on, like, if you are people that get intoxicated, what you're getting intoxicated off of, like shrooms versus marijuana versus alcohol. Drunk sex and high
pills
are pills.
Yeah, drunk sex and high sex is 2 different things.
Like, I love shroom sex. Shroom sex is like,
yeah, I've never had.
Yeah,
I've only done ecstasy once with my current partner. We did it together, and so that sex was insane, and we fucked for 13 hours. I've never fucked for 13
hours.
I've never fucked for 13 hours. He put every toy I ever had in every hole I always had.
Yeah.
Let me make sure.
Toys too. I love
baby, you
toys,
live in
yo.
life. You live in life.
Yeah, you gotta do that shit, bro. The toys. I don't know how nobody.
Get you some vibrating panties.
I'm telling you,
one time,
vibrators, all that shit.
I'm like this.
I have lots of friends in the world.
Yeah, I love that.
You long distance, Chanel, so I know you.
I have to be. Yeah, I gotta have toys that are remote controlled and all, and that's fucking fun.
Yeah, don't let the charger break.
Too.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys use the boy
the charger break?
Like a little pump thingy? Do you guys use those?
Oh my God! Look here, we got a story.
Yeah,
that shit. Nah.
I didn't like that.
One that
I didn't like it.
I don't want to use that one. The little circle one you put the little.
I bought one, and it was like a fucking sleeve that you put an elephant's tusk in. I'm like, damn, bro, like my shit ain't that fucking big. And they were like, I'm like, I mean, literally, like this shit was like this. And I'm like, damn, how the fuck you get all your dick all the way?
No bullshit.
After that, I was like, playing with this bullshit.
So look, there was a moment where I was getting a bunch of free toys sent to me, right? And so they sent me like the little butt with the it was like a whole woman's bottom part,
okay,
in the vagina. And I tried to get Gucci to do something to it. He gonna say something. I'm not doing that. You're sitting right here.
I'm not lonely.
You want me to
got a plastic bitch sitting in the corner now.
Right here?
I'm like, I gotta review this. You gotta put your dick in it. He's like,
oh shit.
I'm straight. Yeah, I'm not fucking flashlights and all that shit. No. I'm not, bro. If I'm not beating off, then I'm just fucking somebody. I'll jerk off.
Okay, okay.
I'll jerk off the rest of my fucking life.
Brian, you said you ain't sticking your dick in nothing else besides.
Nah, you got robots. So and shit. Nah, I'm good, bro. This
I said no robots, no
fuck
nothing.
Out of here. No, man, that's a waste of time,
man. What is
you know how stupid
not even
you
a
feel?
little jelly-like thing that's like, it's like
and then put a little
motherfuckers on there fucking fruit and all that other stupid shit they doing.
I be first to admit I had to try it. I had to try it at least. You know, I think it's what they call it, the pocket pussies or whatever like that.
Pocket pussy.
Yeah, man.
As a dude, you fuck the plastic stuff, Shauna. No,
I sure would. I would. Yeah, if I had a dick, I probably. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Y'all are lucky. You guys have all you guys literally y'all go and buy shit, but let's be honest, y'all got shit all around the house that y'all can fuck.
No bullshit. Y'all can go in the shower, like
the shower
heads.
Yeah, y'all can fuck everything.
Everything. If I can rub my thighs up against it can make me come.
Yeah,
that's it. I see girls fucking pillows, the edge of sinks. I'm like, y'all fucking beasts. Yeah, you ever saw that shit edging where they rub their whole shit?
Yeah.
If you get a big enough teddy bear, what?
If you get a big enough teddy bear, baby, you can have a time.
That's wild.
You get you a real big old teddy bear from like Amazon or something. Put that big fucker in your bed. Put one of your toys against it.
So I'm saying, look, listen on Dre. We gotta go and buy a whole plastic bitch to sit in the corner somewhere. Big ass Barbie, got a rubber fucking girl that costs $1,300 and shit. And then we gonna be smashing.
Don't do it.
I won't. Trust me, I won't, bro.
Don't do it, B. Don't do it.
Niggas fucking flashlights and flashlights and y'all wild. Y'all too horny.
Man, that's crazy.
No, because when you have that moment when you're just on fire and you just can't extinguish it, you will go search for whatever you got to search for to get it done.
Right here. I don't even got to search for. Here you go. My best friend is
got hand cramps. Not acting right, like you know what I'm saying. Like
no, I know. Look,
I done burned the battery out in every toy. Like,
what you was watching? You was horny as hell. Fucking everything's dead.
Look,
yo, she calling people. Everything's dead. Give me some batteries, motherfucker.
Where's the USB cord?
Make sure you keep them charged. And let me tell you something, ladies. Don't use them fresh off the charger. Let me tell y'all, real quick.
Oh, y'all in the hospital.
I grabbed one of my best toys fresh off the charger, but it's fresh off the press. You gotta let it chill.
Right.
I turned that thing on, y'all. I couldn't even get through the opening credits of the show. I was like,
oh shit.
Right, because when it's fresh off the charger, it's at 100%.
It's crazy, right? I should let this cool off for like 5 minutes before I did, baby.
That's why y'all can't nut. We fucking y'all because we over here sweating and
no bullshit. No bullshit.
And y'all got a machine in the drawer that's fucking.
Then they talking about, well, why you come so fast? What you mean?
Y'all soaking wet like we over here like we the RoboCop and shit.
And don't let them pull the rose out. It's over. It's over.
But I like that shit.
But I have some simulations of, you know what I'm saying.
The best thing about toys is when you fucking I ain't gonna lie, we had it the other night, and I'm pissed because the stuff we had we threw out. Because we got into a fight one day and she threw out all the sex toys. I'm like, what the fuck is this about?
That is not what you do, ma'am.
That was super honest right there.
But see, that's my problem. When I get mad at my man, that's the last thing I want to take away.
Yeah, wow.
You know I like it. That's why it's whenever I'm fucking if I get to a point, especially if I do nut fast, like lately we've been fucking like in the middle of the night, bro, and that is weird. She's pregnant. But yeah, we
Pregnant,
been fucking.
that's why. Pregnant
Yeah.
pussy good, baby.
Wow,
But I nutted fast. I nutted fast the other day, and I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm just going to the toy or whatever other thing. And I was like, oh shit, we don't got nothing no more. And that's what I get it for. If I'm tired or I'm like, man, fuck, I ain't trying to build it back up.
It's absolutely good for that. Everybody can still be having fun.
Everybody can still get their.
Because it's not like men don't enjoy watching a woman do a thing. You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
I love it.
And that turns me on, and then I'm ready to
love
fuck again.
Oh my goodness.
I hate to hear men that's like, you know, because I don't need no toys in the bedroom. That enhances the experience. Like, stop.
For real.
Doing that to yourself. Like, be free.
Especially if you've been together for a long time. Thank you. Get some toys, bro.
And then
Batman costumes, get some fucking giraffes, whatever you got to get to make it happen. Yo,
keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy. I'm long distance. I would dress up in the plaid skirt and, you know, a cute red bra or something and send
That's right. Yeah, make the bra and panties match too. Don't come out
right, matching bra and panties, you know.
Yeah.
Ponytail puffs, something, you know.
And take them grandma panties to back to the fucking store. Look at that. Ain't nobody trying to see that shit.
Your grandma panties.
Yeah, because some people like the grandma panties.
Because I have a nice ass and I look nice in my grandma panties.
Yeah,
look at when I turn on the porn scene, man. I don't like for them to come on naked. You don't come out straight naked. No, you gotta work it up for real. Like a nice dress, skirt, anything, leggings.
I'm glad you said that, Trey, because I'm gonna put that out there for men too. Like, because men are always like, I don't need all that. Come naked. Like, how do you feel about
there's no workup. No, like Dre said, it's got to be a workup. You got to come and have like the. Listen, I was in here. This is fucked up. Where's my wife at? Where's she at? She ain't here. I was in Walmart just before we started the show. Whatever. I bought a couple things, and I always people watch. I always see the chicks around and shit like that or whatever. But this one guy was walking with his wife, and you saw her panties like through her little sweatpants or whatever, and I'm looking. And she had the pretty fucking panties on, little booty shorts that right. You saw the lace. That's how tight her pants were. Right. And I'm looking, I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, you know, you wear that shit and that's sexy as hell. And I'm over here looking, I'm married. I ain't gonna do nothing, but I know this. My wife, she don't wear that shit all the time. Like, you know, like you were saying, Sean, like, you know, we're older. We got each other. Like, she definitely got some sexy panties and shit, but it's just something about like when you see it, that shit is a turn on, bro. Yeah. Now, if I just saw her naked ass walking through Walmart, I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you naked?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not as sexy, but that's sexy. Like, you know, it's a build-up.
It's like an accessory to the body.
Yeah,
exactly.
And ladies, please feel free to wear these things on your own, like
for yourself.
I work from home. If my partner is gone during the day for like an hour, especially if I take a day off, I will put on my lingerie and walk around the house.
Yes,
you need to feel good.
You need to feel good in it.
A lot of women have not had orgasms because they don't take time to entice themselves. They are performative and they literally only have sex for the male orgasm. You are missing so much.
Don't do that.
You have so much. You are leaving so much money on the table. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
What's a reason? Just asking you guys. What's a reason a woman would do that? Do y'all have an answer? Why would a woman just satisfy a man and not want to satisfy himself?
Because we are taught to be talked to about being sexual beings. We're not sexual beings. We are an accessory to a man's sexuality.
Right.
That's why as a woman I'm so loud about my sexuality, because I want women to understand that you are not an accessory to his pleasure.
Right.
You exist in your own pleasure pocket, and his pleasure is escalated if you are actually
your
pleasure. But women don't know that. Like, if you really do seek the man, you have to please yourself, because men don't like to get their dick sucked by sad bitches.
They need to go on a t-shirt.
You need to be.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know women out here just pleasing men and not.
Women,
I feel like I've never been with anybody like that.
It's conditioning. It's definitely conditioning. Me and Boo talk about it all the time about how women
like they hate it. They give head.
I don't get it.
Right. Really? I don't know. I feel like everybody's. Listen, we in the age where I can't go on anybody's Instagram. I'm going on people's pages, fucking dorky ass looking chicks, and these bitches got OnlyFans, and I'm like,
no bullshit.
Look at
I don't know, man.
Hey, do me a favor. Look in their eyes. You can tell somebody who do this shit and somebody who
because
just
they enjoy it and somebody
a lot of these babies got these sad loss. I'm not even.
Chanel, no offense.
I look at the same thing. I can't even watch, and that's when
this,
I'm
Dre.
watching,
Hey,
even
Dre,
when I'm
watch
watching
this shit.
porn.
Watch
Like
this. Dre, watch this shit.
if she don't look like she wants to be there, I can't watch it.
Yeah.
Hey, Chanel, don't take no offense to this at all. Okay, I gotta clarify.
Okay.
But yo, some of the freakiest chicks I ever had, ever. No, not just the big girl. It's always the light skin, big titty, glasses chicks, the geeks that be out there. Yo,
we smart,
fucking freaks, bro.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, yo.
Yeah. Especially the ones with glasses.
I'm telling you,
especially
big titties with glasses.
Watch a motherfucker.
Yup.
Them niggas that watch
freaks.
anime will do a couple of Naruto signs inside your pussy and turn you
And them,
hey,
look at, I would add on, and them niggas that watch wrestling too.
Listen, bro.
Yo, I body slam you into this. I tell you,
there be them girls, and you like y'all was saying, like that's why I'm saying, like there's so much, like I definitely, I'm not saying that there's not a lot of girls who like, you know, there's still some goofy chicks out there, fucking, you know, but at the same time, it's like you can't tell, like these freaks be undercover. You fucking meet somebody, you think they're a dork, and you trying to just get something and be like, oh, she's probably sweet, and the next thing you know, she fucked her whole camp. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
sweet too.
Crazy, bro.
I understand, like,
let's go, yo.
Like I've always, you know, had a high sexual appetite, right? But I learned how to keep that undercover. Right, because again, people have perceptions, and women aren't supposed to, and so you get called the hoe or slut or whatever the case may be, and that's why I will come on platforms in a hot second and be like, we're not calling women hoes just because they like to have a lot of sex, right?
No,
you know, because we have sexual freedom just like you do. And
just if y'all smashing everybody in the fucking project, or if y'all smashing everybody. Listen, you're a hoe if you fuck the friend and the other friend and your boyfriend and his brother, and then you a hoe. But if you just got a boyfriend, you fuck all the time, you're not a hoe.
In what span? Let's talk about that.
Listen, okay.
She said what span?
This is a good conversation.
So
let's clarify.
Listen. One friend, he wasn't par. 72 hours later, not on purpose, I wasn't counting, I fucked another friend. That was a better friend. I don't feel like that was a whole move, but even if it was, whole life or no life, in my opinion, because I've had a great time. But
that's all that matters.
People not in the same month, but in the same calendar year, that fast could have got happened.
But all right, here's the thing, Harley. On some real shit. Let's talk about this. I don't think we ever talked about this before. The thing is, like, if you asking a man, like, if you just want an honest opinion, whether it's condition, whatever the fucking case may be, a man is going to look at a girl and say, hey, I'm with this girl. I know her. She's got a lot of male friends. You got them girls. I don't hang out with women because, you know, women, blah, blah, blah. I just hang out with guys. Okay. If you say that and you haven't fucked 5 of the friends that you say are your friends, I can believe you. I'm not going to look at you any different. But if you say that, and the 5 people that you talk to, you were either previously with or you fucked them before.
Yeah,
I'm
classifying you as a hoe. Me personally, you a hoe.
Yeah,
you coming up with reasons to constantly have dicks around you so you can use them at your fucking benefit,
at your disposal. Yeah,
you're supposed to spread. See, you're supposed to spread your dick out. So that's why I think there are levels to wholeness. Right?
There are whole levels.
There are some degraded hoes, like Brian.
Do they know each other?
Hoes. They hoe in a pack.
Right.
Yeah. I get that. I feel like I consider myself a more elite hoe, right? I'm gonna spread my dicks out around the city.
Yeah.
One of my dicks
on the city.
Around the city.
One of my dicks.
That's the hoest shit I've heard.
I told y'all I got the broke nigga. He ain't got no job. He fucked me great, but he all the way up.
Yeah, because broke dick is real good.
And then the other
it's not worth nothing else though.
Yeah, it's worth nothing else. It's just that.
So you know we spread it out.
Spread it out.
Elite hoeing. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I'm not
levels to this shit.
I'm married.
Yeah, no. That's and that's like we said. This is a good conversation because there's nothing like you say. If you're gonna own it, that's cool.
You have to own this shit. That's it.
But it's just at the same time, you do have women out here that's just like, oh, I just fucked 30 guys,
Yeah.
but I'm not a hoe. Bitch, who are you trying to convince?
Like that. So I don't like no prudish hoe. Don't be out
don't play, bro.
I'm doing, but then turning your nose up at me because I'm honest about it. Bitch, you suck dick like I do.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
Don't turn your nose
Say
up.
your piece.
Don't turn. And I hate them hoes that go. Hold on, y'all, because I gotta cook. I hate them hoes that go celibate every 6 months. Bitches, you fucking or not?
Make up your mind. Decide.
After you done going celibate, now you finna go knock down 5 more dicks, bitch.
Right?
You get them out over them 6 months that you was playing to yourself being celibate. Stop.
Yeah, stop that celebrate shit. That celebrate conversation. I don't even want to hear that.
I'm gonna come up with a condition for that because that's gotta be some kind of bipolar whole shit or something. You know what I'm saying?
Like, game, bitch. Stop going celibate.
Everybody want to fuck, and that's just what it is. And when you understand that, as you grow up, hopefully you start being able to have really it's all about self-control. Everybody wants to fuck, bro. Does anybody understand this shit? I was thinking about this earlier. I'm surprised. Like, this conversation is really good because I was thinking about this. Think about the nature. I always like to try to break shit down all the way from the fucking basics, yo.
Right.
Think about the nature, bro. Men, why are we animals? Because we have to be. It's in our fucking genes, our genetics. We have to be able to procreate to continue the fucking civilization. That's just how it is. Right. So we got to have that energy of like, damn, I'm attracted to that fucking meat right there. And I want it. But our self-control, our fucking, our mental stability, that's what's keeping us in a position to, instead of just, hey, bitch, I want pussy now.
Right.
And that's why we're buying you flowers and taking you to dinner and trying to be sophisticated.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's like, y'all got the urge too. You and he.
Absolutely.
If you was a cat and you were stuck in the house, you'd be on the wall, trying to get that dick from somewhere so you can say, I need something because I'm supposed to do something right now.
Right.
It's our nature.
Yeah.
So it's all about how you handle yourself and you present yourself. That's the fucking real whole fact, right? For men and women.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be fucking everybody you meet. Plain and simple. If you got to do that, then you a hoe. Man or woman. Fuck it.
And usually there's a psychological issue, underlying issue there.
And why is always still space on your roster? Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I really been fucking before I started fucking only my man because I love him and the women that we fuck. But before that, I was like recently, I was fucking like the same 3 or 4 people for like the most of my adult life. Like, why is there when people fuck a whole lot of people?
I don't know.
Why is there space in your roster? What you doing to these people? Why they only fucking want you weak shit? Because why they only fucking once and moving on? And now you got space to fuck. I don't have space to fuck new niggas.
Yeah, because
where you at?
Back in my day, I had a roster. And I had
a whole roster.
I had a roster of 7.
Basketball roster or football roster? Which one?
Basketball. Give me 5.
All right. Stop 5.
Sometimes
you have to have one every day of the week if necessary, right? And all that. And there was a clear understanding. There was no lies. There was no bullshit. Like, it was like, this is the nature of our relationship. Here are the rules. Like, all of that kind of shit, right? And so, but I didn't want to be, and I had a friend of mine. I ain't gonna call her a friend, but a hoe of mine. But she used to, not of mine personally, but we used to like hang out or whatever. And she used to do whole shit like we go to the club, she fucking nigga in a van, like
in the bathroom.
Kind of same shit I'm on. Like, I got specific people lined up and all that, because my other thing is I also don't want to fucking people that I can't talk to. Yeah, right? You carry a conversation, like I'm not. It's not like, you just a body or whatever and stuff
now,
like that.
I have had one night stands, but I'm not finna frequent fucking on
I've
niggas.
definitely had one night stands.
I have had one night stands. Like,
I've traveled. I've met somebody same night, met somebody on MySpace or Facebook, whatever it was, traveled to where they live the same fucking night, picked them up in the middle of the night with their family looking out the window at the car. She was white, drove her back to my fucking house. It was like 2:00 in the morning, and smashed her ass, squirting all over my room, watching Tosh.0.
I love Tosh.0.
In the morning, brought her ass back to her fucking house and left it.
But no, so like energy is crazy. I've only had like 1 or 2 for real one night stands. But one time I was in a club with someone, and the sexual energy, of me and this man, I could not.
You couldn't figure, yeah.
Well, I
Sometimes
never
it's a
met that
connection,
friend.
Feel it.
Yo, man. Hey, look, that's how we feeling sometimes, though. You know, you just,
I don't know if it's weird for Fred.
man.
That's my co-host and my brother. Is this weird for you to listen to me talk about this? Because that's my brother.
Shit, yeah, he's probably a little weird.
My brother.
Fred,
Fred trying to meet that friend, Chanel. He's trying to meet your hoe.
Yeah.
Fred's like, all right.
Fred's like, I need to beat a nigga up because that's my brother.
Well,
Man, that's crazy though, right
He was
there.
protecting me in high school from male hoes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
yeah.
Don't fuck with my sister. You know.
you got that.
Them too.
You got that one friend that just stay just getting something all the time. You be like, well, damn, you know, like, am I missing something? Am I missing out on something like that? Like, I ain't never had a one night stand though. For my birthday at one time though, I was just, I never forget. It was just like, yeah, what you trying to get into? You know what I'm trying to get into. Yeah,
that's right.
I said, you said, you like what you see. I like what I see. All right, let's get it. You know, like, but never like a one night stand where it was just like, oh, we got it, and woke up next morning was like, how the fuck you get here?
All right.
That's just how when you wake up. You wake up, and there's sometimes, and anybody who's been with like a one night stand can fucking attest to this, yo. There's a lot of times you wake up and you look over and like, why the fuck are you still here, yo? Like I've legit felt that way.
My thing is, I don't even fall asleep. Like I have very, very disciplined post nut clarity. Like after I come and you come and we're like, we've established that has happened, I'm putting on my clothes. I don't care how far, how wide. I've driven in a Chicago blizzard at 2 a.m. I'm going home. Yeah. I'm going home. When the sun hits me, I will be in my house.
Yeah.
I don't wake up in motherfucker's house. If I woke up in a motherfucking house, I was drunk. Or he fucked the shit out of me, and I knew that I was laying there. I'm laying there, nigga. You finna give me some more of that. I just gotta get the feeling back in my hip. But no, other than that, I go home. And even if it was good, I go home because I'm a person who like I enjoy mental sparring. So if I know we have really great sex, and I know that you are probably used to women laying in your bed, I'm gonna get up and put on my clothes and tell you goodnight. Because you're gonna put me into the wall the next time you see me.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then you wasn't the kind of man I was trying to bait no way.
Yes.
Yeah. I definitely felt that shit. I woke up. I was with this one girl. I remember she had like a hearing problem or something like that. She was pretty, but she was like deaf in one ear or some shit.
It's always either the girl. It's always the girl, man, that wear glasses.
Yeah, weird shit, right?
Hey, I'm telling you, it's always the girl that wear glasses, man, or if she, got a little something wrong with her, that lazy eye or something, be the freakiest. I tell you that, man.
Gap in the teeth.
Gap in the teeth.
Club foot, y'all. She had a really bad club foot, but she fucked the shit out of me. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro.
I tell you.
Be them weird chicks, especially them goth chicks. Goth chicks put your ass in a coma, yo.
I don't want to hear that story later, Harley.
Yo. What an episode, man. What an episode.
We old for this shit now. We can't talk about this shit no more. We all grown now.
Yeah,
we are 40 years old.
This is still my life. I'm probably gonna go fuck 2 people this weekend. So
fucking for me too.
I'm about to say I'm gonna live vicariously through you.
Yep.
Probably not this weekend, but we're our anniversary is coming up. We've been together 6 years, so
congratulations.
We're gonna have a little fun.
Have fun, baby.
Enjoy it, yo.
We're that couple at the bar that like sends you a drink and it's like, don't play stupid.
Right. You know.
Oh man.
Come here, baby.
Definitely gotta have some fun. That sounds like some fun for real.
It is.
That's some fun.
It's a great time. And honestly, I was a person who I lived this life behind like men's back. Because I always find these button-up dudes. And they're always like, they always love me because I know how to act. But then I'm always bored because they have these mindsets of like, they have very vanilla sex. So to meet somebody who kind of meets me at that level, who is also like cool, like he's actually like my friend. Oh, this is so fun.
Yes, I can imagine.
So I don't have to lie about it. You know what I mean? Like,
you shouldn't have to. You should not have to.
Men who like meet women that like women and they think it's cool until they realize, like, no, I really like women.
No, I really like women.
So, like, it's not like I like women because I want to put on a show for you. Because a lot of men think that they're like,
that's what.
I get praise, and it's like, no,
but she fine. like, no, she could get it.
Like, no, you could get forgotten if you don't play. If you don't play safe.
That's why I don't like. I can't fuck around and I'm over here introducing you to everybody and it's a potential fucking next fling that you can have for me. I'm too jealous for that shit. Like, I don't even know if jealous is the right word. I'm too selfish for that shit. Like, nah. I'm fucking you, and
that's
you fucking
my
me.
wife.
That's my wife.
I can't introduce you to to the girl I grew up with or some shit, and you trying to fuck her too. I'm like, nah.
But what if the girl you grew up with,
you won't be in a
like
cage,
that kind of thing, and then both of y'all all gonna get involved?
I tried to fuck my man, baby mama, but she said no.
That's too much involvement, yo. Yo, first off, everybody you don't want to have a connection with, like, especially a baby mama. You know how many times I argue with that?
I always have a connection with her. We raising the kids together.
That's horrible, bro.
I was just trying to see. She was pretty, and when she told me she wasn't doing that, I said, okay, baby girl, I ain't gonna never try you again. And now we good, we cool. But
it wasn't awkward for her. She was like, what the fuck? You don't think she called him later on? Like, why your fucking girl trying to get me too?
First of all, she don't call him for nothing but
girlfriend,
baby. But honestly, it wasn't an issue because she flirted with me. So but she was flirting with me from a place of like, you're pretty. I think you're pretty. Okay. And I be telling women, don't think I'm pretty. I will fuck you.
Right.
Just don't think I'm pretty.
Bro.
Okay? Just don't think I'm pretty. Because a lot of women do a lot of mindless flirting. Let's flirt with each other.
They do.
Yeah, they play. Yeah, y'all play with each other too much. Everybody trying to fuck each other now. You can't do that no more.
Nope.
Going to the bathroom together and all. Yeah, y'all better still. Everybody fucking everybody.
But the beautiful thing is, I fuck people with my man. We rarely ever.
And that's what I was about to say. Y'all do.
Yeah, we don't.
Except for men. Are men? Have we gotten to a point where you can't leave men alone by themselves and without them smashing each other? Is that happening now?
They circle jerking.
No, that's great. Yeah, but you go intentionally for that. I'm talking about like you just go to like a football party and all the guys is chilling, and then they start smashing each other. Just we're bored.
Circle jerk.
Women do that shit, but men don't. I don't think men get down like that.
I've never been in a room full of women that got bored and started having sex. Like
really?
We already knew we were gonna have.
Yeah, you know.
No sleepovers, and y'all start experimenting and shit.
No.
That's intentional.
We are all
Jesse,
gathered.
how did you kiss Roger yesterday?
They thought about it. They couldn't.
I'll show you. Hey, Dre, I'll show you.
That don't happen by accident. No, that don't happen by accident.
Yeah.
Well, listen. I watch too much porn, and y'all motherfuckers be in there. Y'all motherfuckers be.
That's a porn thing.
I feel like just porn. Yeah, I know porn is not real, but
that's a porn thing. That shit don't happen. It's like, oh, let me show you how to do that. Now my legs are open.
Oh my God.
That's not how that shit is out. And that was that brings me back to what I was talking about. That's the reason I made the pass. I'm not gonna just come and make no pass at nobody just cause, especially somebody that close to home. If I'm coming around and you giving me an eye, I'ma just ask because I don't got time to be indirect. I'ma ask.
Figuring it out, right? Yeah.
Are you trying to do that? And she said no. I said okay. I'm just making sure. Sometimes I don't think there was like a call later or whatever because it was just like you giving me the eye. You
was out there, yeah. Fucking.
We saying, hey, I'm giving you a side hug, but you going titty to titty. We nipple. I want to know what's going on now.
Did your titty just touch my titty? It's on. Yeah.
We just titty kiss.
We just titty kiss. Yeah.
But if you just titty kiss me, girl, then come on.
Yeah.
We can, that's fine. We still one village under God raising a baby.
Come on, baby.
Hey, that's legendary.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what an episode, man. So definitely. What an episode. And I gotta cut it short now. I apologize, but I'm loving the conversation, man.
No, anyway.
The little man in the background going crazy though, so I'm pretty sure she probably having a fit right now. But you guys, man, episode 8 of Beyond 11:30. What an episode, what a day, man. We're gonna close it out, everyone. Yeah, sexually healing, man, for real.
Finally.
Man, definitely.
This was grown folk talking, y'all.
That's right.
Exactly.
Don't forget it. Ain't nobody on this panel scared to talk some shit, which is a good thing. You assembled a good collection of people, Dre. Because if we had this conversation and somebody, because y'all know I'll file, so I don't give a fuck. Like I'll do whatever. My wife be here sometimes and I'll be talking shit.
My middle name is no bullshit.
Right here.
There you go. I'm glad
I'm like,
everybody
okay, right here.
There you go.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, it is grown folks talk, man. Grown folks out here, man. Definitely make sure you have an orgasm, man. Make sure you have an
Absolutely.
orgasm.
It's good for your health, baby. It's good for your health.
2 a day. 2 a day.
Good for
2
your,
a
it's
day.
good for your heart.
2 a
Good
day,
for your
keep the stress
brain.
away.
Right.
And make one of them masturbation. Do not only have orgasms with other
That's
people.
true.
Sometimes you need to have orgasms with yourself.
With yourself.
Shit.
That's
While
right.
you're driving, while you're working, I don't give a fuck what you're doing.
Hey.
Don't get no
All
car
of that
crashes
shit.
though, because
That's crazy.
Thank
No, be
y'all
careful.
so much.
And
We're
it's
gonna
good for
go
your
on.
mental health, people.
Yeah, it is. We're gonna go around the room. Anybody got
Sexual
some final
health,
thoughts?
Mhm.
Have a good night.
Remember, sexual health is also health.
Yeah, I'll be up. I'm gonna be doing some work. I'm probably gonna be up till 3 o'clock in the morning tonight. I'm good.
And Sunday on the Fuck That Bullshit podcast, we talking about the preschool to prison pipeline. Make sure y'all join us.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, man. It's been dope as always, you guys, man. We be back at it next Thursday here, man. Episode 9. Hopefully it won't be a long ass day like today was, man. I'm probably about to chill, get a little man to sleep, because all he want to do is just be attached to his mommy, though. I tell you, boy, like, so as soon as we try to, I tell you, as soon as we try to close the door with just us for a little minute, yeah, he start crying. I'm like, what the hell, dog?
He want his mama, boy.
He come in, he like, dog, I gotta keep my eye on my mommy, dog, for real. I'm like, bro, I got her. She good, man. Like,
Yeah, her bro.
Man, Drake.
yeah, I got her. But yeah, man, I appreciate everyone once again for definitely vibing and tuning in here to Beyond 1130. Make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe to everyone's content that's here on the podcast, man. Definitely, for real. Chanel Holly and my guy Brian B. But you guys, man, until next time, we be back at it next week. The 1130 podcast show is coming back soon, and also more wrestling content is definitely on the way. We back to regularly scheduled programming now since WWE not in Europe no more. We back at Friday night and back at nighttime instead of 3 p.m. in the afternoon and shit. Yeah, I be lost. I be like, dog, what the hell am I watching?
I hated that shit, bro. Yeah, I hated it.
Man, for real. All right, you guys, man. Until next time, yo, appreciate everyone. This your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels. For myself, Brian B, Holly, Chanel. Until next time, we out, man. Stay safe, stay blessed. Give all the glory to God, man. Won't he do it? Yo, tell a friend, tell a friend.
The following is intended only for mature audience.